You know, Faith Reed is coming out with her story. That is meant to be Faith Reed.
Judge Design.
All right, fantastic. Okay. Oh, let's read this. Has some people to talk to. All right. Go ahead.
The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no talking, no smoking, no chewing gum, no eating or drinking, no sleeping or laying down, no driving or riding in a moving vehicle. Please keep your device on mute until you are addressed by staff. Also, keep your device on a level surface so that your face may be seen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of people versus Manuel Wallington. This is ticket number P1272014. Count 1, drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled vehicle. Also calling ticket number P1271984. Count 1, tinted windows. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Philip X. Walling, P35229. I am your House counsel today, representing Mr. Wadlington. State your name, please, sir.
Manuel Wally.
And Mr. Wadlington, of course, asked the court's indulgences. He has to kind of lay down because he has a case of vertigo. At this time, Your Honor, I would ask the court to recall any warrants, set these matters for a pre-trial. I would waive any kind of formal reading, and my client wishes to tender a not guilty plea. I think I got everything I need.
Okay. At this time, the court, it wasn't a warrant quite yet, but the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. I will set this for a pre-trial on the date of February 22nd. So you should be much better by then. February 22nd at 8:30 a.m. But to set your bond at $0 personal on all of these matters. Okay, sir?
Okay.
All right, I hope you feel better, and I'll see you on February 22nd, February 22, okay?
Okay.
All right, have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Juan, right?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Just a little spinal pressure.
I understand, sometimes you get older, these bodies don't respond the way we used to have them respond.
Oh, Judge, you're too young to be using that excuse. That's for an old coot like me.
Listen, I understand.
Good one.
It may not be the most intense, but you wake up and you be like, why does my whole left side hurt? What did I do?
I'm sorry to laugh at your woes, Your Honor. I'm trying to figure out which side's gonna hurt today.
I'm older than you think, Mr. Wally, not super old, but older.
You look younger than me.
Ha
Well, I'm
ha!
old too, though.
I'm older than you, Nan. I love your birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, by a year. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, we compatible. I mean, how you doing, Judge?
You call your case. Now calling the matter of the people versus Juan Monroe Wright. This is ticket number P1.
Always had a camera.
It's on your face.
All right. Now calling the matter of people versus Juan Monroe Wright. This is ticket P1275476. Count 1, discharge firearm. This is the date and time set for a review in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Philip X. Walling, representing Mr. Wright. State your name, sir.
The minister, Juan Monroe Wright.
Your Honor, today's a review. I believe he's paid all his money. He has shown me his class. I hope this was taken as a delayed sentence. If it is, wonderful, then I would ask the court to close and dismiss.
All right. So what'd you learn from the class?
I learned a lot, especially when it comes to Michigan and discharging firearms, and when it comes to using deadly force and all of the imperative information when it comes to that. It actually, I'm actually glad that you put me in that class.
Good, good. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, sometimes people don't understand the law. And so even though you have your CPL or you know that you can have a gun in your house, people don't always understand when you fire it, all the things that come with firing it. So I'm glad you were able to learn that. Because you have completed everything I've asked you to complete, the court is going to grant the request. I'm going to dismiss this matter at this time. It was under a 3-month delay sentence. So this is a dismissal. At this point in time, you pay cost and fine. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright, and good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
Thank
All
you,
right, have
Judge.
a great day.
All right, you too.
All right, bye-bye.
Call me.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Thank you, Judge. You made my day.
Go ahead, are you waiting for some offers?
Yes.
Okay, hold tight, attorney.
Yep.
Okay,
Hello, Judge.
hello, good morning. Go ahead, Ms. Sandy, how are you doing today?
Good morning, ma'am. What is your name, please?
Fatima Woodard.
Okay, just one moment, Ms. Woodard.
Okay. I supposed to came on the 6th.
Hold on one second. Let me see if you're on the docket.
All right.
No.
You're not.
No.
Pardon?
She said she was supposed to come on the 6th, so that would be a no. Miss,
Oh.
what are you to call the courtroom? I'm gonna give you the number to call. Are you ready?
Call who?
The court.
You're not scheduled for today. You can't just come on when you feel like it. You gotta come
Oh,
on
okay. I gotta call the court. All right.
Yes.
All right.
You
Bye-bye.
ready to take the number?
Yes. Hold on.
31. Okay. Yes.
Nobody's got a pencil handy, Judge. Come on.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
313
All right, 313
965
965
2293.
2293. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. answer and rebut this affidavit. The affidavit is acquiescent.
Attorney
in
Wiley?
stop it. You have 72 hours to answer then. This contract is law. You need to make up your own law.
Yes,
Attorney Wiley? I just sent over 2 offers, okay?
okey doke, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, God, glad people are happy to see me.
How are you doing today?
Everybody else is, okay. Could you need me for anything? Oh.
Oh, thank you.
I need big things.
I got this right, right before I got married.
Yeah, okay, children, okay. I'm being here.
Mr. Whitted, did you speak with the attorney?
Yes, still waiting
Okay. You're still waiting on what?
on my attorney. Sorry about that.
Oh, so you haven't spoken with him?
Yeah, I spoke with the court-appointed attorney.
What's going on, Mary?
He has a retained attorney.
Okay.
He's gonna check in like 15 minutes.
Okay, I'll leave him in the breakout room in case he wants to. Should I put him in breakout room or waiting room in case he wants to talk to it?
I'll go back to 5.
But Judge,
Have you talked to him, Mr. Whitted? Have you talked to your attorney yet about your pre-sentence report, investigation report yet, or no?
No.
Okay, put him back in the breakout room, because he's gonna have to talk to him about it for me.
All right.
yes, go back. I'm sorry?
I'll be in number 1.
Is that where, no, don't go to 1. What were you in before, 5? Okay. We went to number 1.
Just leave him there. It's all right.
What number?
Okay,
What number did you want me to go to?
you can stay in 1.
Okay.
I thought he went there anyway, so I was just gonna let him stay.
Yeah. It's not that big of a deal.
You.
I heard Mr. Gillis's voice. Is he still around?
I am. Good morning, Mr. Wallen.
Hello, John. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Yes, you are, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Now, may I have a brief moment with regard to Rachel Womack? Would you like to go into a private room, whatever?
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's do that. I have a real interesting question for you. And then we'll do, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so John and Mr. Walling, go into number 4 because number 1 is occupied.
Excellent.
All right.
Okay, thanks, Miss Andy.
You're welcome. Hi, John.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sound like that is the people I want to see.
So what's your gonna get the kid? You got your bike. What else you get? Good scooter. Oh, okay.
Boy, I got you.
How old was it, this little girl? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
I got. For the boy, I got to go. See if I can get. No, just call. And I got him 3 out. So I got like talking about scooter. And then I found 2 other coats. They have a coat drive in my church. I found 2 coats. Nice coats, $8. $25.
Really?
I know. I said, oh, I really need it. I waited too late though.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I think now.
Wrong button. Sorry, Judge. Oh.
Have you spoken to everyone, attorney?
I believe I have, Your Honor.
Okay.
I should be out. I don't know what the
There's
problem.
a waiting. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Next person out. Tori Wallace,
Yes, ma'am.
now calling the matter of the people versus Tori Wallace. This is ticket number P 1271376. Count 1, tinted window. Count 2, improper left turn. Count 3, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Also calling ticket number P 1271318. Count 1, open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver. Count 2, driver's license expired. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, my name's Philip Walling, representing Tori Wallace. State your name, Mr. Wallace.
Tori Jamal Wallace.
Your Honor, at this time, my client wishes to tender a plea pursuant to the people's recommendation that we discussed. I hope Mr. Gillis had a chance to memorialize it. But as an officer of the court, we have agreed that my client is going to tender a plea of guilty to the amended charge of open alcohol passenger and the balance of the tickets to be dismissed.
All right. Is that your understanding, sir?
Yes.
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Sir, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're gonna give up the right that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding everything, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of November 1st, 2021. Were you in the area of Lasher and Clarita Streets in the city of Detroit driving a Chrysler vehicle, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving this vehicle, did you have open intoxicants in that motor vehicle, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and it was on the passenger side.
I'll stipulate that it was on the passenger side, Your Honor.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, ma'am.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court's gonna enter a plea to the amended charge of operating while open alcohol in a motor vehicle on the passenger side. The remaining counts to be dismissed. All right, Mr. Wallace,
Yes.
my fine for this is $240. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I said my fine for this is $240. How long will this take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
30.
All right. I'll have to do no later than January 9th, 2023, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much, sir. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Rochelle Womack.
Rachel, go, you're on mute. Oh. There we go.
Now calling the matters of the people versus Rochelle Womack. This is ticket P 1301912. One count drove while license not valid or improper license. Also calling ticket number P 1301891. One count 11 to 15 miles over posted speed. Count 2 expired plates. Count 3 no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Philip X. Walling, representing Ms. Womack. State your name, please, ma'am.
Rachel Womack.
Your Honor, I've had the opportunity to pre-try this matter with Mr. Gillis. At this time, he's recommending the court that if the court accepts Ms. Womack's plea as charged to the expired plate ticket, the balance of the tickets to be dismissed. My client thrills to that offer, Your Honor. but I have a brief statement to make before you impose sentence.
Okay, all right. Reading from the ticket to establish a factual basis. Now, on the date of January 17th of 2022, in the area of Van Dyke and Almont Streets in the city of Detroit, Ms. Womack was driving a Chrysler vehicle that had expired plates. Satisfied, counsel?
I am.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court's gonna enter a plea to one count expired plates. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed.
Thank you,
Counsel,
Judge.
want to speak? No problem.
Now, my client informs me, Your Honor, she has been on a tether in her home since September the 20th of this year. I talked to that Mr. Gillis about that. He has no objection to credit for time served in closing these matters out.
Ooh, it's a civil infraction though. I can't do that for civil infractions.
The problem is she can't get out of her house.
I know. I can give her a long time. I haven't figured out how to maneuver. I can't even give community service for civil infractions. You should have asked for a misdemeanor. I could have done it for that.
You want, is Mr. Gillis expected back? You want to revisit it?
You can if you want to, but I can't. I have to impose a $145 fine. I can extend the time, but I cannot get rid of it. Yes, Ms. Womack.
How long, much time? Because I still don't know when I get off.
And that's the problem.
I will push it out until April.
I don't make it off by April because trial doesn't start till May 15th.
Ms. Womack, give me a moment to talk to the prosecutor.
Okay. We'll recall this matter.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. And then what happened to take the way? Oh, fantastic. See, I see Mr. Haitian, but you're gonna have to wait a minute because you're my sentencing today. I was hoping I got here early because I thought you were gonna get here early so I could take care of you real quick. Now you gotta wait. Now calling the matter of the people versus Stephen Williams. Stephen Williams, can you turn on your camera for me, please? All right. This is case number SP 1362040, count 1, driver's license never acquired, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Philip Walling representing Mr. Williams. State your name, please.
Stephen Williams.
Your Honor, at this time, my client would be tendering a plea to one count of improper plate, the other matter to be dismissed.
All right. Is that right, Mr. Williams? You want to take advantage of that offer today?
Yes.
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding everything, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of June 9th of 2022. Were you in the area of Epworth and Cobb Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Driving a Chevy vehicle, sir?
Yes.
Did you not have any car insurance on that vehicle at the time?
No.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
I am, Judge.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to open up, accept the plea of improper plates and dismiss the remaining count. Sir, my fine is $200. How much time do you need to pay? 30 or 60 days?
60.
All right, I'll give you until February 8th, 2023 to have it paid, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Now you can take care of that high-priced counsel, Your Honor.
Well, I have one more person in the hallway who's gonna come in here. It's gonna be a dismissal, so you don't need to talk.
All righty.
Yeah, just bring her in and have her.
I can leave or,
Yes.
okay.
All right, I need you to use a big voice, okay? You see that green thing on, you see that on the wall, that little space looking thing on the right-hand side? Right here. Look up to your right.
Oh,
Okay, you're gonna have to speak into that with a big voice, okay?
okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Caitlin May Wagner. This is ticket P 1272537. This is one count drove while license not valid or improper license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Philip X. Walling, representing Ms. Wagner. State your name, please.
Caitlin Wegener.
All right. Today is the date and time set in this particular matter for a show cause. Ms. Wagner has paid two tickets that were associated with this ticket. So the prosecutor's office, City of Detroit, is moving to dismiss this without prejudice. I'm going to grant that right now. It shall be dismissed without prejudice with stipulation for probable cause.
So stipulated.
Thank you so much. Because she paid her other ticket. So that concludes this hearing. Thank you so very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're all set, okay?
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. All right, now you can hold tight. I'm gonna do the other one. Hey, Sunny, ready? Attorney Dexter? All right. Malcolm Whitty, you can turn on your camera for me now, please. Mr. Whitty? Hey, Sunny, ready? Attorney Dexter?
Yep.
All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Malcolm Whitty Jr. This is Z ticket 808632. This is one count of operating while visibly impaired. This is the date and time set for a sentencing in this matter. Appearances for the record, please, starting with counsel.
Your Honor, is Mr. Gillis in the courtroom, or is it just us?
This is going to be us, so go ahead, counsel.
Judge, good morning. Vincent Aisha, P76506, with and on behalf of Mr. Whitted, who is present by way of Zoom with no objection to appearing remotely.
Sir, state your name for the record, please.
Malcolm Whitted.
All right, thank you so much. As stated, this is the date and time for a sentencing in this matter. Have you had an opportunity to go over the pre-sentence investigation report with your client, attorney?
Judge, I have. It's factually accurate. I don't have any corrections, additions, or deletions, just some allocution.
All right, so at this time, I'm going to let you proceed with how you want me to sentence, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, certainly anytime you have an incident involving alcohol and an incident involving an accident, I don't care how minor it is or major it is, it's of concern. And I look at this from Mr. Whitted's standpoint as a learning experience, being that this is his first foray into the criminal justice system, and I would anticipate his last. Judge, I've known Mr. Whitted and his family, specifically his parents, for more than a decade. He has a two-parent household. They are extraordinarily involved in his life. They were instrumental in ensuring that he spent the best 4 years of his life in the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor. This is an educated young man who knows better than this, who should have known better, especially on this date, to have been driving. I do think, just by way of explanation, that this is a circumstance where Mr. Whitted had drank previously the night before, didn't really gauge where he was, got in the car, was on his way out to school, and unfortunately was still intoxicated when this took place. And I think it's a wake-up call for him. I think the last few months, or several months that he's been on bond and attending Alcoholics Anonymous meetings have been eye-opening to him to see kind of where things can go. And so I would ask that the court take all of that into account: the lack of criminal history, the relatively, all things considered, low BAC, especially in light of what we're seeing in the last 2 or 3 years, and the fact that Mr. Whitted has been proactive throughout this course in terms of making sure that he did everything he needed to do while on bond and establishing a sentence. I don't take position with most of the recommendation. I'd ask that you consider perhaps the 6-month period of probation, but I also understand that if it's 12 months, we can petition at the 6-month mark. I would, I guess, suggest to the court that I think education is probably more in line with what he needs rather than formalized counseling. I've seen that there's a recommendation for outpatient substance abuse treatment. I think the educational course combined with the highway safety education and the victim impact panel is more than enough in terms of the therapeutic side of this to make sure that Mr. Whitted understands this. I have been involved in his life and will continue to be. He gets this. He does not want to have to pay for me again. He's not going to put himself in this position. I can assure you of that. In terms of the AA meetings, that's the only other thing that I guess I would, ask the court to consider is the fact that Mr. Whitted has been doing that since he's been on bond.
Thank you, counsel. Anything else? Anything from you, Mr. Whitted?
Nothing more to add, just my remorse. And yes, I agree wholeheartedly with what he said. Yes, it was a major mistake in my life, and I have learned from my mistakes, and it'll never happen again. And that's all.
Mr. Whitted, I take drunk driving very seriously because usually if there's an accident involved, the person who gets hurt is never the person who's drinking. It's always the other person. And that person, not saying they don't regret it, but it's a very hard. Sorry. It's always very hard to explain to the family how this person is living and enjoying their life. Wow. Their person, their loved one is now gone. I had the opportunity to read this. I attended my alma mater in high school. I see that you went to the University of Michigan and it says you graduated. Why aren't you using your degree right now?
Well, I was hung up on this, and I was just graduated this year recently.
He's looking for teaching positions currently, Judge. I know he's a little
Right,
nervous,
that's
but so
why
I'll
I'm
supplement.
Oh, yeah. I'm currently pursuing the teaching. As a first, I guess, getting my experience, feet wet, and still trying to find my way in the world.
You didn't have to do student teaching while you were at school?
I
You weren't in
did.
the teaching program.
No.
You just got English as your.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. As I read through this is the typical stories that I get for drunk driving, so I was very surprised. Great family life, great support system.
Mhm.
I do see the date that this took place, but see, you can't make decisions like that, okay?
Absolutely.
All right. The order of this court that I am going to place you on 12 months probation. However, if after 6 months, he has completed all the tasks and paid all the costs and fines, the court will consider allowing him to be discharged from this successfully. And a part of that cost and fines is gonna be that you owe 36 District Court quite a bit of money. You have some pending cases coming up, Mr. Whitted. You still have 3 pending cases that you got. What's this?
Well, actually, pre-hearing 12-2.
You missed the pre-hearing on 12-2?
Was that for this case?
No, that was for another case. Civil infraction. He had
If there was a-
6 to 10 over, no proof of insurance and equipment violation that he missed the hearing for in the building.
Oh, there was insurance on the, well, I'm sorry. I'm not sure. I thought I attended that.
Your Honor, I'll look into that and I'll file an appropriate motion to set aside defaults if that's what took place at the pre-hearing.
Okay, because he missed it. So those are 3 cases that's pending. So. Oh, because they, okay, all right. As well as you got in the accident on I-96?
Just before.
Sir, you don't want to get your license revoked before you even had it for a while.
I totally understand how serious this is, and I've taken every measure since then to just stay clear-headed and just safe on the roads.
Yeah. Yes, he owes some money, so he needs to pay all those tickets. All right. So it's the sentence of this court that you attend the highway alcohol safety education level 1 plan, victims impact panel, marijuana insight. Sir, it says that you have a card, but you can't use or possess marijuana while you're on probation unless you provide that valid marijuana card to the officer, the probation officer, okay?
Okay.
You have to view the consequence video, attend AA meetings. It says once per month. How many times have you been going, Mr. Whitted?
I've been going once a week.
Okay, continue to do once a week. I think that's better. Has it been helpful?
Yes.
Okay. They're asking it to be reduced to once a month. Attorney Haitian, what's your?
I think once a month is appropriate at this point. It's been 6 months since he's been going at the once per week level.
I shouldn't even have asked you. I already knew.
Well, Judge, if he'd had some issues, I think while on bond, I think that it'd be more appropriate to keep it at that once per week, probably with some additional conditions. I just think, that performance is the best indicator of future performance.
All right, once a month for AA meetings, submit to random drug screens. You have to pay all your outstanding tickets at 36 District Court or enter into a payment plan. But I want you to pay them
Definitely.
as a part of this. Any violation will equal you attending an outpatient substance abuse treatment program. Okay? Any
Okay.
violation, then you'll do that. If you violate it again, then I will put you into jail for a period of time, just so you know.
Understood.
Understood.
All right, if there's nothing further, I do need you to call probation services. They're gonna give you all the information I gave you today so that you'll have it written down. Oh, my fine. Yes, $300 fine. Gonna have to pay some other costs, $75 victim, crime victim fee. Supervision is $35 per month that you're on for probation. Testing cost is usually about $10 per month. There is a court cost additionally of $100. So you're gonna have to pay out some money, Mr. Whitt.
Yeah. Definitely learning from this mistake.
Yes, absolutely. We're gonna try to make it so that you don't want to do it ever again.
That's right, Judge.
All right, if there's nothing further, as I said before, Attorney Haitian, if he completes everything, terms and conditions, I'll put on the order that he can request to have it discharged early after 6 months for probation. If he's completed everything, paid all costs and fines, and done everything he's supposed to do, I will dismiss it or close it out as successful after 6 months. Not dismiss, close it out successful. Let me make sure that's clear on the record. Close it out successful, okay?
Understood.
All right. Good luck to you, Mr. Whitted. I would like to hear that you have found employment using your degree by the time you come back, sir. So really be on the hunt to find that job. Look at those job postings. I'm sure they're looking for some really good teachers to help with everything, especially in our communities, okay? It looks like you're a native of Detroit. We can really use your assistance and your mentorships in the school system, okay?
That's right, Judge.
Thanks, Your Honor.
All right. I'm born and raised Detroit Public Schools myself, so I know how much of an influence it has on me and my life, so.
Number one, second to none.
That's right, all day long, sir.
Yeah.
All right. If that's it, nothing else needs to be stated. That concludes this hearing. Thank you so much. Mr. Whitted, I
Thanks, Your
expect reviews in 6 months, okay?
All right, thanks.
Judge,
You're
see you at the end of May on this one. Take care.
All right. Thank you so much. Oh, a birthday present for me. Yes. Go ahead. All right, have a good day.
Take care, Your Honor.
Too. All right, bye-bye. Good luck. you put some-
Does Mr. Gillis know to swing back around?
Yeah, but when we lose him to the courtroom, we lose him to the other courtroom he's assigned to until.
Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure gotcha. All right, thanks, Judge.
We're gonna try and get him back though.
Okay. While there's this law, Judge, with your permission, I'd like to make a phone call.
Absolutely, just.
And I don't know how long it's gonna last. I don't think long, so.
Just make sure you're on mute.
Hey, Judge,
Yes,
I just heard that they released Brittany Griner.
yeah, I had heard it, this morning. My friend sent it to me. She's on her way back right now.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I've been praying.
The trade was a strong one though, but I can't comment, so I'll just leave it here.
Yeah, I'm just glad she's okay. I've been praying really hard for her. All right.
You ready, Attorney Wilding?
Yes, if I see Mr. Gillis.
Yeah, we can do a misdemeanor.
Great. How about a failure to display, Judge? Great.
The improper place.
That'll work.
You still there, Miss Womack?
She's in the waiting room, Judge.
Okay, let me get her. Rachel Womack?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so the new offer is going to be to improper place in this particular matter. From a drove while license suspended or not valid, license not valid. Do you want to take advantage of this offer? I'm gonna recall it on the record if you want to.
Okay, can you say it again? Because I did not understand.
So right now, you've been charged with a drove while license not valid or improper at the time. Instead of pleading, well, you will plead to that, but it will be reduced to improper plate. That's just so it doesn't give you any points and it won't affect your ability to try and get your license back in the future.
And we're getting credit for time served. Yes, Your Honor.
Yep.
So
I take it.
Rachel.
I take it.
All right. Recalling the matters of the people versus Rachel Yvonne Womack. This is ticket number P13011891. Count 1, 11 to 15 miles over posted speed. Count 2, expired plates. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Also calling ticket number P13011912. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name's Philip X. Walling, representing Rachel Womack. State your name, Ms. Womack.
Rachel Womack.
Your Honor, today's the date and time set for pretrial. We pre-tried Dickens out of this. My client will be tendering a plea to the amended charge of improper plate and the balance of the tickets to be dismissed.
Ma'am, if you want to take advantage of this offer, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in any of these matters on my docket for today? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to take your attention back to the date of January 17th of 2022. At that time, were you driving a Chrysler vehicle in the area of Van Dyke and Altamont Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license not valid at the time, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
I am, Judge.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plate. The remaining counts will be dismissed.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, ma'am, it's my understanding, and you have already said on the record last time that you are currently on tether at your house, and you anticipate that you'll be on tether until that trial date in May. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because of that, the court is going to do time served for this ticket, not issue any fines or costs because you'll be in the house. So good luck to you with your matter, ma'am. So you got a lot more time, but be patient, all right?
I'm trying, and thank you.
All right, you're welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set, ma'am. Thank you for your patience today, too. We got that
That was well
resolved,
worth
okay?
it, wasn't it, Ms. Womack?
Yeah, well worth it.
All right,
Thank
good luck
you,
to you, ma'am, okay?
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Now, you may have some reinstatement fees. I can't waive those, but worry about those later, okay? Just so you
Yes,
know.
ma'am.
All right, fantastic. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Judge. Is
No
that
problem.
it for us?
That's it. That's this morning's docket, okay?
I wanted to